I injured my AC joint around 4 months ago, exactly 4 months ago. I'm going to explain all the process from the very moment I got injured, the assessment in the hospital in emergency, then the actual assessment or the grade of the injury by my orthopedic surgeon, then my surgery, and also the way how I've been recovering with physiotherapy, and I will be uploading more episodes about my recovery to try to keep record of my progress until I get back to normal. And I'm also going to let you guys know how I'm preparing myself to get back into my sport, which is rollerblading. And as you can see, this channel is a rollerblading channel, but I will be uploading a series of videos for those who are interested in AC joint injuries and also how to recover. In my case, my injury was assessed as a grade 3, but then another assessment indicate that it was a grade 5, and I decided to get a surgery. So far, I don't regret to get the surgery. The recovery has been slow but steady and slow progress, and slowly I'm getting there. If you are new to the channel, consider to subscribe so you will get notified when I upload a new episode about my AC joint surgery recovery. And if you are not new, welcome to another episode of Gold Coast Blading. Again, guys, thank you so much for all the positive vibe, asking me about how my injury goes and when I'm going to be able to get back into blading, etc. Well, all that positive vibe is definitely working in my recovery, and I do appreciate that. And if you like this kind of content, just remember to give me a thumb up. That will be always highly appreciated, and that will help us with the algorithm of YouTube. So remember to give us a thumb up. But just before getting into the AC joint episode, let's watch the intro. Hey YouTube, if you're watching this video, you know that I got a AC injury a few weeks ago. Actually today is 3 weeks from the moment of the incident. I was skating, rollerblading at the skate park. I was doing my warm-up line like I usually do, nothing crazy, it's the same line that I do all the time. And when I was carving one of the walls, I just lost control. I think one of the wheels kind of pivot, and then I just launched myself forward and landed on my shoulder, as you can see. And I have a bump in my left shoulder, quite different. At this stage, it's very difficult for me I can't very much lift my arm more than this. Same forward, this is maximum range of motion. It's been quite painful for the last 3 weeks. So last week I saw an orthopedic specialist, and he very much, well, let's get back a little bit to the day of the accident. I went to the hospital, I went to the emergency room, and they said that I have a grade 3 AC dislocation. So they organized actually follow up with the orthopedic clinic with me, 1 week after, I went there and they confirmed that it was a grade 3 AC joint dislocation, 100% dislocation, or 100% displacement. I wasn't very happy with that doctor, so I insist that I wanted to know more about the injury because I did my research. They said no. This doctor in particular, the one that I saw me first, he said, "Oh, it's grade 3. You shouldn't get surgery. Just a couple of weeks. You might have a little bit of deformity in your left shoulder, and within the time, you should recover mobility and functionality." But I wasn't pretty happy with it, so he organized another appointment with another specialist, and this specialist has worked with similar injuries in the past. He has worked with NFL, with football players, professional football players. Very much when we saw the X-ray and saw my shoulder, he straight away said that it wasn't a grade 3, it was a grade 5. For grade 5, most of the time you need surgery if you really want to recover functionality in your shoulder and stability. The problem is that right now, the shoulder doesn't have stability, and that's very much why it's so hard to lift the arm laterally and forward. So after the doctor explained the risks, the pros and the cons of the surgery, there are way more pros than cons for a surgery like this, and he was very confident that I should recover full functionality. So I decided to organize my private insurance, organize a surgery for the following week, and today is the day of operation. Otherwise, if I had to wait for Medicare, which is the Australian health system, which is free, they said the category of the injury was grade 3, and grade 3 means that you need to wait. You need to be in a waiting list for at least 12 months. So definitely I can't wait 12 months for an operation because it's pretty painful. I can't use my arm much. I can't sleep well. I haven't been able to sleep well for the last 3 weeks. So I decided to go with my private insurance, organize everything, and get the surgery done. Today is the day of surgery. I'm getting ready. So for the next episode, as you know, this is a very much inline skating channel. But if you want to know more about the progress of my injury, consider to subscribe to the channel. I will be posting the progress of my recovery once after my surgery, and once I start rehab as well. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Ciao.